Hey, this is Anthony, and welcome to OPFUND, Operation Financial Freedom. Got my tea, nice mug there, and my nifty book. I'm going to make a video today on 5 wise decisions that you should make when purchasing a new car. Let me go ahead and adjust this a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is broke people versus rich people. The psychological thought process in which they go through. Number one, broke people, they usually ask how much, meaning how much per month am I going to spend on this particular vehicle, large purchase? What is going to be the payment? Can it fit into my budget? So that's usually the mentality of the ones that live on debt, and the mentality of broke. The definition of that is basically living above your means or not having enough to pay for a certain item that you're going to purchase. Rich people, wealthy, ask how much, meaning how much does that purchase cost? What is it going to cost me in total, in full? Not per month, not per payment, but in full. And the psychological aspect around that is that it opens up the thought process to question particular value points in that. Am I overpaying? Am I getting the value? I'm paying cash. There's friction points. Just made a great video about the friction points in paying cash versus not. So I'll link that video up in the description below. So it just opens up a whole school of thought into friction points and why paying cash and how much you're going to pay matters. Number 2 is the 50% rule. This is after Dave Ramsey, and I believe in that. You should not spend more than 50% of your total take-home pay on motors and wheels, meaning anything in your household that has motors and wheels, boats, forerunners, tractors, motorcycles, all of those, golf carts, cars, trucks, etc. They should not, when you add them up, the value of those two, they should not add up more than 50% of your take-home pay. And the reason behind that is because if it's under that percentage amount, it's a ratio, your net worth is able to take a sustained hit on a depreciating asset such as a vehicle. So remember, 50%, so add them up, making 100 grand a year, vehicle should not be more than $50,000 a year. Number 2 is payments. We're going to go back to that. Payments. What payments does is it eats into your margin. So it substantially eats into your ability to build wealth for the future. So when you're paying a debt or anything, you're ultimately, what you're doing is you're robbing from your future. So you're paying on something now where that money could be allocated for investing, which could be going towards your net worth, and or future items. So what you're saying is, I'm going to buy a car. I have to have it today. It's $60,000. Therefore, I don't have that money, but I'm going to borrow the money from Joe Bank, and I'm going to put it on payments, and I'm going to pay you. You don't have the money, so it's future money, future dollars that you're robbing, because 3, 4, 5, 6 years from now, you may need that money. You don't know, but you're stuck paying that, so you're enslaved to it. And again, the big thing is, let me reinforce that, is margin. Create margin in your budget. Having a payment eats into that. $700 a month invested at 8 to 12% in an S&P 500 over the course of 10, 20, 30 years. Just run the math on that. Astronomical amount of money. And to keep this short and concise and sweet, because I like to watch my videos the way I like to put them out here, which is just get right to the point about it. The last thing is the psychological effect of the friction points, as I was making, of paying cash, and the psychological effect of asking how much in total versus how much per month, and understanding the 50% rule, and really understanding payments and how they rob from your future. Putting all of these first 4 points together creates this very slow, patient, and wise demeanor to make wise decisions. So you want to have a demeanor of just calmness, and having the money, having the ability to understand what you're paying, understand the value, understand the ability of how you got there to save the money, just puts you in a different frame of mind. So I urge you, follow these 5 points when you're purchasing a car. Slow down and make wise, methodical, patient, calm decisions. Remember, smooth is fast, fast is smooth. See ya.